Kripang Kudu Mahadevi Suteshu Pranuteshu Cha Charanashraya Dhanena Kripamai Namastate. O the great Goddess, be gracious to your children who have offered prostrations to you. O the compassionate one, salutations to you. Give us refuge at your lotus feet. Om, peace, peace, peace. Respected monks, dear devotees and friends, it's really a wonderful experience to have a chance to speak something on Mother. For us, it is not that we speak. We just meditate on the divine play of Holy Mother. And today's topic is Holy Mother in the eyes of Swami Vivekananda. Who else can explain better than Swami Vivekananda about Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother's divinity, their significance of their incarnation, embodiment, their activities, their ideas, their mission. So it is a wonderful occasion and chance. I feel fortunate to have this subject to discuss and just spend an hour in the meditation of our loving Mother Sharada Devi and also with reference to Swami Vivekananda. There's a wonderful understanding in Swami Vivekananda's life. We know Swami Vivekananda, everything he will judge, testify, be convinced fully, then only he will accept anything. Sri Ramakrishna was avatar long back in 1862-63, Bhairavi Brahmani, after doing the Tantra Sadhana and seeing the Sri Ramakrishna's divine moods which were found described in the Bhagavata. It happened in the lives of Srimati Radha, Gopis, in the lives of Chaitanya Dev. So she understood that this body, Sri Ramakrishna's body, is not an ordinary body. Sri Ramakrishna is really God incarnate. Otherwise, this divine play, moods, cannot be manifested through this life. Wonderful life of Sri Ramakrishna. How many people could understand that? But Bhairavi Brahmani, she was a sadhika and siddha. She was not only a learned one in scriptures and tantra sadhana, she had realizations also. So she declared that Sri Ramakrishna is none other than the avatar of that age. And afterwards, Pandits came, scholarly people who can give us their opinion. Yes, Sri Ramakrishna can be considered as an incarnation. And they did. Vaishnav Charan, Gauri Pandit, they were very famous Pandits in those days. And many others were invited for a discussion and come to a conclusion that what Bhairavi Brahmani is telling about Sri Ramakrishna, that he is an incarnation of that ultimate reality. He is God incarnate. Is there any truth behind it? Or these are all diseases, Sri Ramakrishna's frantic way of life, jumping here, there, oh mother, oh Ramchandra, oh Sri Krishna, burning here, something unusual. It doesn't happen, or it is a psychological any problem. So those were the concern of his near and dear ones, not only his mother at Kamarpukur, but here in Dakshineshwar also, Mathur Babu and other devotees. Then this scholarly people, Yajjad acharati srishta tattadeva itara jana sajat pramanam kurute lokastad anuvartate. What the scholarly people say, erudite scholars, they know, they have the knowledge of the scriptures. So yes, it tallies with the scriptural description. What you are telling, it is true because it is there in Vedas, Upanishads, in Puranas, in Bhagavata, in Mahabharata. So, these Pandits came to, there is a saying in the Bible, those who came to scoff off remain to pray. Those who came to Jesus Christ to test and denigrate him, belittle him, insult him, they remain to pray. So, to Sri Ramakrishna also many Pandits, on invitation from the temple authority, Mathur Babu and others, they came and they declared that yes, Sri Ramakrishna in his life, all those virtues, moods, divine qualities are found which was there in the lives of gopis and Srimati Radha and Chaitanya Dev, who was considered one of the avatars of Bhakti, Radha and Krishna in one body. So, they were of that opinion, and Sri Ramakrishna's many disciples were delivering lecture here and there. One was Ramchandra Datta, one of the main advocates was Girish Chandra Ghosh, the famous dramatist, author, writer, and also a director. And another one was young Narendranath's relative, Ramchandra Datta, who was a chemist, and his book was textbook in the medical college, Calcutta Medical College. Westerners, Europeans had to read his book on chemistry. So they were, whenever they were getting chance, they would try to tell Sri Ramakrishna, not tell, establish their arguments that Sri Ramakrishna is none other than avatar, as there was Rama, as there was Krishna, as there was Buddha, as there was Jesus Christ, Chaitanya Dev. So Sri Ramakrishna also in this age, for the good of the humanity, has taken this form to teach us how to love God. And he not only teaching love, he is full of knowledge. He knows the reality behind this universe and its appearance also. What is real, what is unreal. A Jnani knows, and Jnani always follows what is real. Jnanis, those who are followers of the path of jnana, knowledge, they don't become disturbed, perturbed. No, it is not real, it is not real. The world is changing always. So, behind that principle, which is called Atman, Brahman, Parabrahman, Paramatman. So, I'll be meditating on that, and I'm happy with my own real self, not this physical body. So, Sri Ramakrishna is a Jnani also. He had been more than 6 months, 6.5 months in Samadhi, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. no other thought, completely absorbed in that. In nobody's life it happens. After 21 days, generally, if anybody enters into Nirvikalpa Samadhi, he or she will not be able to be in body. Because this physical body needs some physical food also. Who is taking food? And those divine mood also, if it enters in an ordinary body, it will not be able to bear it. So, about Ramakrishna, among the disciples and scholarly people, Pandits, they understood and accepted that the reality that yes, Sri Ramakrishna's life is wonderful, excellent, one ordinary people cannot live that life, and the sadhana, not only of only one path of sadhana. In his life, he has experienced, enjoyed, blended all kinds of sadhana, sakara, nirakara, dvaita, advaita, vishishta advaita, monistic path, principle, thought, school, dualistic school, qualified monism, and also in his life the appearance and merging of different avatars, Buddhadev, Jesus Christ, Ramchandra. These are also, it was an ordinary thing. Oh, this has happened, this has happened. And his life was also to that higher state of thought, never ever coming down to the worldly level, physical level. So these were established by and accepted by the devotees and non-devotees also. The Sri Ramakrishna is not an ordinary man, whether you call him avatar or not, and what type of avatar. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Ramchandra came, was not a Purna avatar, not avatar in full power, but Krishna has come with full power, Purna. So Sri Ramakrishna is Kala or Purna, a part, and how much part also, 10%, 20%, 50%, that a saint or not. All these things you can have your debate, but that he is not an ordinary person like that. Through his life and experience and activities and teachings, he has proved it. This was established. So, even Dr. Mahendralal Sarkar was an agnostic, wanted to treat Sri Ramakrishna, who was an idolater, a devotee, and he did not believe in any God, what to speak of God in form. He also came forward, free treatment giving to Sri Ramakrishna for his cancer disease, with the mission and mind, with the thought that if I can treat Sri Ramakrishna through homeopathy, who was an allopathy doctor from the Calcutta Medical College and then switched over to homeopathy, and people, when some people love something, they want to establish that, try to understand, and behind that they have their sacrifices. They spend their own money, they will not do it only for doing business. It is not that. That homeopathy is a wonderful way of treatment, path of treatment. It is also not equally, rather it is more acceptable, good for the physical health, physical body of the human being. So certain things are there. So he also thought, although he didn't believe in Sri Ramakrishna, although he did not believe in God, what to speak of avatars, incarnates, still he came on his own and started treatment and thinking of Sri Ramakrishna day and night, although not accepting as Sri Ramakrishna as an avatar. But others were this educated, erudite scholars, pandits, scholarly people, Vidyasagar, ocean of knowledge. This title was conferred to him. He was the principal of the Sanskrit College, Calcutta University in those days, presidency now. So he also said, yes, I have learned many new things. What you are telling, yes, these are there in the scriptures. Nobody experienced. We don't find anyone who has experienced it. When Swami Vivekananda came and delivered wonderful lectures on Jesus Christ and Christianity and all Jesus Christ's tyag, titiksha, this purity, renunciation, blazing life. So many Christian devotees here said, oh, we have not seen Jesus, but we find Jesus in you. Jesus has reincarnated, as it were, in your body. So we accept, we take shelter in your feet. Means we want to get converted from Christianity to... Swami Vivekananda said, what? You have already Jesus Christ. You don't need to convert yourself. That is not the path. Whatever you have belief, faith in, know that. That is also coming from God, and stick to it. Try to go to the end of finality of it, to the acme, to the highest point, and you will realize God can appear in many ways, in many forms. So, these people, when scholarly people were telling something, accepting, ordinary people also accept. But this Narendra, my point is that he would always try to destabilize their arguments and always try to prove what Sri Ramakrishna said is a kind of hallucination, it is a kind of psychiatric problem, it is a kind of something frantic imagination, it is something coming in Sri Ramakrishna's mind and challenging each and every revelations, divine experiences of Sri Ramakrishna. And he won't accept Sri Ramakrishna as the God incarnate. So, in one on one occasion, there was Dr. Mahendralal Sarkar, the agnostic and the doctor of physician of Sri Ramakrishna, scholarly man. Girish Chandra Ghosh, M., the recorder of the gospel, who was the principal in 2 schools there and visiting professor, lecturer in 2 colleges. And they were cream of the society, in the society, not ordinary people. They also had their understanding. Not only scriptural, they knew Western philosophy, Eastern philosophy, lives of other avatars, comparative religions, comparative philosophy. They had easy access to all these things. Even after that, they were accepting Sri Ramakrishna as something very special. God incarnate, yes, to devotees, God incarnate. But others are also, yes, I do not believe in God incarnate. I have not seen any incarnation. I do not know what is an incarnation is. But that he was not an ordinary person, it was established. And Narendranath, young boy, will always try to make them, not going directly, if they come to make him understand, Naren, you believe that? Say, no, I don't believe. So one day, in front of Narendranath and M., Girish Ghosh, Dr. Mahendralal Sarkar, they were there and they were telling that Sri Ramakrishna is an avatar. And M was telling, Master, do you know? This they are accepting nowadays that yes, Sri Ramakrishna is an avatar. Sri Ramakrishna was telling, fie on you, all these things, avatar. One is a Morakata doctor, means doctors, physicians, they do operation surgery and for anatomy and morphology, they teach the boys and cut the corpses, dead body of, so Mora means dead body. Kata means who cuts into pieces and dissection, all these things. One is a Morakata doctor, another one is theater. Theater means theater, this Girish Chandra Ghosh. What they understand about avatar, that they will preach. Even Keshav Chandra Sen was so famous in those days. Keshav Sen, when he used to visit Queen Victoria, in England, Queen used to dine with him. See, the of stature of that person, Keshav Chandra Sen, he also comes and sits at the feet of Sri Ramakrishna. When Keshav speaks, the whole world listens to. Before Vivekananda, that was there among the Calcutta people, this understanding. Then Keshav Sen was a very erudite scholar and very good orator. And really he was living a wonderful, pure spiritual life, practicing those things. But practice something, speaking something on Vedanta, Brahma Upanishad, and having its experience is a different thing. In spiritual world, not lecture will do. Nayamatma pravochanena labdha in the Upanishad. By lecturing, listening to lectures and giving lectures, by reading too many books, I am quoting from Upanishad, you cannot know that ultimate reality. Then the disciple is asking, then how to know that ultimate reality? If it is not possible by reading, by doing any tapasya, by doing any austerities, then what is the way? That ultimate reality, to whom it shows its mercy, its compassion, it wants to appear, he or she is blessed with that experience. You can prepare yourself, you can remain ready for that. But to whom that ultimate reality is neither he nor she, it will reveal its real self, real nature. That depends on it only. You cannot dictate, I have done so much of tapasya, so come, oh God, with form, without form, this, that. So, that ultimate reality which, according to Vedanta, is named as Brahman, can be realized only by those souls who are chosen by that ultimate reality. But sadhana, bhajan, tapasya, austerities, all the spiritual practices we do to prepare ourselves, because we do not get joy in other things. That is why spiritual aspirants, they do their sadhanas, not knowing that after doing this, that ultimate reality will come to me. But Rishis, Munis said that we did in this way, we days and nights and years and lives we spent in meditation, in the thought. Neti, neti, not this, not this. This world is an illusion, this is a maya, this is a dream, this is a projection of your own mind. So, by this kind of discrimination, finally, you will arrive. You remain ready, and finally that knowledge will dawn. This is the process. But to whom it will be revealed, then nobody can say. Nobody can demand. So these people are telling all these things, and Sri Ramakrishna is telling what they know about the avatar, about the ultimate reality, that it comes and in this life it is here. What is the value of their evaluation? Have they themselves understood, realized? Suppose I am a student of primary school, something, beginners. If I want to assess the quality, qualification, educational background, achievement of a vice chancellor of a university who has so many degrees, doctorates, does it make any sense? In physical level, in our society, you have to evaluate something, you have to know that what is what. I know that, so I can say it is right or wrong, it is good or bad. I have tested, I have not tested this. How can I say sugar is sweet or it is sour? So Sri Ramakrishna did not pay much importance to the evaluation of these pandits and his devotees, even though in the society they were very highly qualified persons and men of knowledge, so-called knowledge. Narendra also was sitting there. Master was asking, smilingly, what he says. You people are telling, this is avatar, avatar. But what he says? Narendra immediately is telling, as a man, I have the highest respect for him. But avatar, noiva noiva cha. There is no question of that. I have not experienced that I can consider Sri Ramakrishna as an avatar, as a God incarnate. No. But as a man, I have never seen such a man. Dr. Mahendralal Sarkar also telling, I do not believe in God, but you are something special. I must speak. He was a truthful person, a very man of character, truth, virtues. What he believed, what he experienced, he believed. He said, no, I don't believe in God because I have not seen it. Where is God? You show me, what is you establish. But about Sri Ramakrishna, he also had his weakness. For hours he would be sitting, such a busy doctor in Calcutta every day, hundreds of dollars, say, rupees in those days he could earn. But from night, 3 o'clock, M, recorder of the gospel, went to bring medicine from him and asking in the morning, oh God, Ramakrishna, whole night I have been thinking of him. My practice has gone, my money earning has gone, my family matters has gone, my own practice I have stopped. Always thinking of Sri Ramakrishna, how to find out the best medicine for him, for his treatment. So when he came back with the medicine and telling, Master, that non-believer agnostic man, Dr. Sarkar, was telling this, then Master was telling, he is thinking this only. Means he is thinking of God. Thinking of Sri Ramakrishna, believing in Sri Ramakrishna as God or not God, that's a different thing. But he is not thinking of anything worldly. He is thinking of the pure body and mind about Sri Ramakrishna only. So Master is telling, that will also do good to him. So, this was the situation, and Narendranath, young man, in front of all these seniors, they were of his father's age, and so learned and educated people and men of knowledge, this practical knowledge, education, scholarly people, but Narendranath blankly, no, bluntly, no, I have highest respect as a man, but not as an avatar. And everything he used to test Sri Ramakrishna. One day Sri Ramakrishna was not there. Sri Ramakrishna cannot touch. His body is so pure that anything material, matter, he cannot touch. He could not touch the water bowl, jug, which was used for the purpose of, after the toilet purpose. Somebody else will go and pour the water. He cannot touch those, anything metal. Because metal means something costly. Costly means this, it has wealth. No wealth, nothing worldly. Wealth represents it is something worldly, material matter. So, under the bed he kept some coin. And Sri Ramakrishna didn't know. When he came and just sat on the bed and immediately, as if something was biting, poisonous insect, like that, oh God, what happened, what is there? I cannot sit on this bed. Then others were there. Nobody knew that Naren did it. Then that coin came out. So Naren got the, like that. Sri Ramakrishna would say, Divine Mother told me, oh, Master, whole night you don't sleep. Always Ma, God. So a little golmaal is there, a little abnormality is there. These are not the normal things that you are talking to. We don't believe in it. And do you know, this is your all imaginations. This is all your hallucination. Have you read psychology? You have not. You do not know. We read. We know all these things. So anything Sri Ramakrishna would like to establish about God, its reality, his revelations, his talk with the Divine Mother, young Narendra is ready to cut it sharply, immediately, with his wonderful intellectual arguments, logical, rational. No other could withstand. And Sri Ramakrishna also. So one day Sri Ramakrishna was so unhappy, he went to Divine Mother Kali. Mother, you see, Narendra says, these are all my hallucinations. Did you do anything? Did you cheat me, Mother? Because I am unlettered, uneducated, I do not know anything, what is there in the scriptures and what should be the experiences of a person who has direct communion with God. Everything I do not know. That is why you cheated. You cheat me. You cheated me. Mother, what is this? So, Divine Mother said, Narendra is a young, small boy. What he knows? He is a baby now in spiritual life. He will accept everything one day. He came back and said, hey, Narendra, I shall know. He could not speak very good Bengali even. His dialect was not a pure Bengali language that we use. Hey, I will not accept and trust your words. So Mother said, what you know, you will believe one day. So this young Narendranath was always against Sri Ramakrishna to be proclaimed and declared as an avatar like Rama or Krishna or Buddha or Chaitanya or Jesus Christ. No. So this is wonderful that about Sri Ramakrishna, young Narendranath had so many questions, and always with his sharp intellect and all that he had, this position, arguments, rationality, logic, everything he would use only to establish that Sri Ramakrishna is not telling the truth, it is not right. He is thinking he is a good man, he is not a liar, but all these things, truth means he is thinking this is true, but actually it is not. So I will not believe him as an incarnate, but as a man I have the highest respect. That is there. And because Narendranath, young Narendranath did not believe in the divinity in form, Divine Mothers, he used to come to Sri Ramakrishna, to Dakshineshwar from Calcutta, 6 miles north to Calcutta. And in those days it was not an easy thing, but he would come, spend some time with Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna will order, he will sing bhajans, kirtans, but not songs on Ma Kali, and never ever would go and visit the Kali temple or other temples, because the idols are there, images are there, murtis are there, statues are there. These are all stone statues, images. I don't believe in that. He would not go, but he will spend hours with Sri Ramakrishna. He will stay night also with Ramakrishna. His love for Ramakrishna is there. He is a very good man, very good person, very pure. We do not find in the society such a man. There is no question. But Avataro, God has incarnated, that's Narendranath would not believe. And before he gave up his body, one day Ramakrishna said, Naren, just a couple of days earlier, Naren was entering. Why Sri Ramakrishna directly is not telling me, Naren, you believe I am Avatara? What is his problem? If he says himself, because this man is not a liar, never ever he said lie, I understand. But why he is not himself disclosing that I am? Why others, I will take it second-hand knowledge from others? Why Sri Ramakrishna himself, if he is an Avatara, he should tell, I am an Avatara, believe in me. Then I will consider, I will think. So he was entering, it was in his mind. He didn't ask any questions. Sri Ramakrishna was lying on bed. He was nearly more than 1 year was not eating anything, nearly 1 year, more than 1 year at that time. Not eating anything, physical food for this physical body. So everyone was doing, taking care of his body. So when Narendra just entered the room, Sri Ramakrishna got up, who could not change sides without the help of others. That day he himself got up and said, Narendra, smilingly, still you have your doubt in your mind. Whoever was Rama, whoever was Krishna, now the same principle, tattva, that essence is now in this body as Ramakrishna. But not from your Vedantic point of view. In Vedanta, there is no concept of avatar. We all are divine. Divinity is present everywhere. It is not that you are special, I am not special. Difference is that you know, I do not know. That's a different thing. I know or not know, that doesn't mean sun is there, I do not know it is sun or moon. But sun is there. So reality is there, whether you know or not know. So that ultimately, other than nothing is there. So no one is an avatar. So avatar concept is there in the path of devotion. That God, which is formless, as the Gyanis say, can also take form under the pressure of the devotion for the devotees. Sri Ramakrishna gave a wonderful example. You see the water in the South Pole. What happens in the North Pole? What is happening there? Water getting freezed and it is taking a shape. So this is bhakti. God can take shape. And through Jnana Agni, this sun, all this water is vaporized. There is no form. Even water also, it doesn't have any form, but still you understand this is water. But it's this gaseous, liquid, solid. So that ultimate reality can take any form. That ultimate reality principle is not bound by any principle or anything. So that was Sri Ramakrishna simply telling that God can be with form, God can be without form. So you should not have fighting for this unnecessary talks which you do not understand. Take it in that way. So in the Vedanta there is no scope for avatar, but not from your Vedantic point of view. So Sri Ramakrishna very nicely telling this and again lied down because he could not change sides on his own. Then suddenly Narendranath, young man, was thinking, oh God, I have not uttered. So Sri Ramakrishna knows what is there in my mind. And he himself is telling. So he changed his mind and afterwards the same Narendranath, after coming back from the West, when finding that whatever Sri Ramakrishna said about him, about the mission of Sri Ramakrishna and about Narendranath, and when everything was fructified, bore fruit, and materialized, gradually unfolding whatever Sri Ramakrishna said day after day, separately to Narendranath. Now after going back, after doing puja to Sri Ramakrishna, devotee's house, same Narendranath composed that. After doing the puja, we will make the pranam mantra, how to prostrate, offering that pranam. O Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarva dharma sarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Oh, Sri Ramakrishna, who has established the dharma, the path of righteousness, and who himself is the embodiment of all dharmas, all paths, all ideas are there in Sri Ramakrishna's life, behavior, teaching. I salute again and again. Avatar Varishtaya, the noblest of all avatars. Now the same Narendranath, as Vivekananda is telling, after realizing that what Sri Ramakrishna said about him, about Sri Ramakrishna himself, about Sharada Devi, about Narendranath, about the mission, what is going to happen, what is the mission of this avatar. Now, experiencing all those things to be true, now himself is uttering, composing that wonderful pranam mantra, 6th of February 6th in 1898. After the puja, suddenly it flashed in his mind and automatically coming out, Om Stapaka is Dharmasya Sarva Dharma Sarupina Avatar Varishta Ramakrishna. I offer my salutation to Sri Ramakrishna, who is the establisher of dharmas and who himself is the embodiment of all dharmas. I offer my salutation. Now, my point is, what happened between Holy Mother Sharda Devi, who was always under veil, covering this wonderful song, our Atma Vivekananda was presenting before us. Holy Mother always used to keep herself under a veil so that we could not understand, we could not go near, we could not really understand what Holy Mother is. How Narendra could know it. In the Ramakrishna, Gospel of Ramakrishna is there, in the Lila Prasanga is there, that story. Ore kushi love, korish ki gaurav, dharan adile ki parish dharite. Oh my dear child, love and kush are the children of Ramchandra. They fought against Hanumanji. And Hanumanji understood, these two small boys in the jungle, and they have resemblance, facial resemblance with Ramchandra ji. Are they really Ramchandra's and Sita's sons? Let me accept imprisonment, defeat. They will take me to their mother and I will see and verify that these are the children of Ramchandra. So he accepted defeat, and the small boys brought him and telling, oh Mother Sita, come, see, you see what an animal we have brought you here, they were special thing. Then Hanumanji is telling, Ore Kushila, oh love and kush, my dear children, what pride you are taking about this, that you have defeated me. Dharana adile ki parish dharite. If I do not accept defeat, can you defeat me? So if God, as in the Upanishad, I'll quote from the Chondi also, there is, if the Divine Mother does not disclose, reveal herself, no power is there, no one is there. Through doing any quantity of sadhana, bhajan, austerities, spiritual practices, you cannot demand that. Divine Mother, I am eligible, I am qualified, you have to reveal yourself. No, you cannot. It is only through her compassion that we get some kind of realization, whatever it is there in our lives. In the Chandi, there is that. Tang Vaishnavi Shakti Ananta Virja Vishwasya Bijang Paramasi Maya Sammohitang Devi Samastametat Tvang Vai Prasanna Bhuvi Mukti Hetu. The meaning is, you are that primordial energy. You are the power of Vishnu. With you, Vishnu creates. Our master used to say, Brahman and Shakti cannot be separated. Fire and its burning power. You cannot separate. Fire will be there, but there will be no burning power. Burning power is there, and there will not be fire. It cannot be there. So these are why you fight. That Shakti is different, Brahman is different. These are two aspects. There cannot be a coin one-sided. Another side, bottom side, upside, top side, rear side, there will be there. So accept that reality in that way. Utilize your brain and also the heart. Try to understand. So simple way Sri Ramakrishna used to explain the reality, this quarrel between, this misunderstanding between the Gyanis and devotees, and combining all, calm. Ultimate reality is one. Ekam sat vipara bahuta vadanti. Whatever way you can think of, you can. But you see, truth is one. the scholarly people, they describe it in different names and it appears in different forms, but truth is one. Believe in that. So, about Sri Ramakrishna, young Narendra had to give his whole life, means till Sri Ramakrishna was alive, to understand what Sri Ramakrishna was. Despite seeing Sri Ramakrishna's all divine powers and visions, revelations, everything, when all were accepting. But about Ma Sharada Devi, Holy Mother did not even show her face and what tapasya she did and who declared Holy Mother is that and that, which Pandit? Nobody. But Sri Ramakrishna, to many, he said on different occasions, I'll read a little bit, and I am bringing that Chandi, that Divine Mother, you can be realized, you are the power, only when you are gracious to your devotees. Otherwise not. Tongbi prasanna, when you are propitiated, then only through your grace, we, the devotees, can understand you. And that also, how much percentage we will understand in its totality or a little bit. That also depends on the mercy, compassion, love of that ultimate reality, Divine Mother. So this Divine Mother, about whom Ramakrishna Dev said, don't think she is an ordinary lady. She is the incarnation of Saraswati, the wisdom aspect of Divine Mother. She is born to bestow knowledge on others. She has hidden her beauty, lest people should look upon her with impure eyes and thus commit sin. And on another occasion, Sri Ramakrishna said, she is the communicator of knowledge. She is full of the rarest wisdom. Is she the common run? Is she of the common run? She is my Shakti, my power. You are telling Sri Ramakrishna is doing this, that, but know that power is there. She is my Shakti. Jathagnir dahika Shakti Ramakrishna stita hiya sarva vidya sarupang tang saradang pranamamam. As the fire and its burning power, so are also you are inseparable with Ramakrishna. I offer my pranams to both of you. So there is all these hymns are there. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling that she is not an ordinary lady. He told it to his disciples, to his nephews, who were maltreating Holy Mother Sharada Devi when Sri Ramakrishna was alive. So one day his Hriday, Sri Ramakrishna's nephew, he was telling that you did much seva, service to me, no doubt. But don't be rude to her. Sometimes you become rude to me. Sri Ramakrishna warned him, look, Hriday, you may be talking to this, pointing his own body, slightingly, rudely. But don't do so to her, to Sharada Devi. If the one, the power, the principle that is here in this body, Sri Ramakrishna's body, raises its hood, you may still be saved. But if the one that is in her raises its hood, the power that is in Sharada Devi, if that power raises its hood, means wants to do anything in protest of your misbehavior, maltreatment, misconduct, then Brahma, even Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara Shiva cannot save you. They knew it. Even after that, they would quarrel with Holy Mother, question Holy Mother. Hriday was once asking, who asked you to come to Dakshineshwar? You go home. I am here to take care of Sri Ramakrishna. As if Hriday, the nephew, will decide whether Holy Mother will come to serve Sri Ramakrishna or not. And Sri Ramakrishna was completely not talking anything. Holy Mother came to Dakshineshwar. In those days, how tedious and how tiring and how difficult it was to come, even for, and then also for a lady to come walking and then going back again 80 miles. Oh, Master did not say anything. That this Hriday did. So Sri Ramakrishna warned, Hriday, don't do all these things. You don't know who she is. But these people, under the veil of that, you have covered the whole world with a kind of illusion, delusion. They don't understand what is right, what is wrong. Tang Vaishnavi Shakti Rananta Vishwasya Vijayam Param Sammohitang Devi Samastamita. The whole world you have covered with a kind of spell. They don't understand what is right, what is wrong. This, Sri Ramakrishna said, don't do it. Even they will misbehave. Sri Ramakrishna said to his another nephew, Ramlal, Ramlal, I will give up my body and your Khuri, means your aunt, Sharada Devi, will remain in body. So you have to take more care of her, see that everything is fine. When Sri Ramakrishna passed away, his body was given off and he gave up his body. Now, the temple authorities said, yes, Holy Mother Sharada Devi is there. So we used to give rupees 6 to Ramakrishna as kind of pension something, so that Sri Ramakrishna didn't touch all these things, but they were putting in, keeping an account for Sri Ramakrishna, if Sri Ramakrishna needs anything like that. So we should continue it for her. Then this Ramlal, whom Sri Ramakrishna said, take care of your aunt when I am no more, he went to the temple authority and said, my uncle was a priest, Brahmin. What they eat? And Brahmin's Vidhava, my aunt, after passing away of my uncle, Sri Ramakrishna, this lady has become an widow, and according to the scripture, Hindu scripture, widows should not take twice food. So don't give any money to her. She doesn't need. Because what she will do? Brahmans, Vidhava, widow of a Brahmin family, they don't need anything. They always keep fasting and will drink some water. And that is sufficient. What is there? Don't give 6 rupees. I don't think that you need to. Sri Ramakrishna said to his own attendant for years, whom he brought to Dakshineshwar to be a priest there, brought his livelihood, employment, and said, especially, when I am no more, this body will not be there, take care of your aunt. Who will take care? You will take. And see what happens. This is Maya. And Narendranath, separately, Sri Ramakrishna did not say anything to Narendranath. That reference is not there. But Narendranath, from the very beginning, accepted Holy Mother as the incarnation of the Divine Mother, which is possible only when the divine grace is there. Tang vai prasanna bhuvi mukti hetu. O Divine Mother, when if you are propitiated through your grace only, you reveal, we understand. You reveal yourself through your grace only, we understand. That also, how much percentage we will understand. We all believe in God. God is there. But my belief and Sri Ramakrishna's belief is equal, although we are all believers. So that also depends on the wonderful grace which automatically comes to the children, to the devotees from that divine principle. We will continue with this wonderful relation of our Divine Mother and Swami Vivekananda. At least there will be 3 lectures. So I'll continue with this. Next month there will be I wanted to continue, but it is on 25th of December. So my topic will change. I will speak on Sermon on the Mount, Jesus Christ and Sermon on the Mount. So next month, again, when my chance comes, we will continue with this wonderful reminiscences of our Divine Mother, thinking of that is a kind of meditation of thinking this Holy Mother Sharada Devi and her existence, her appearance through the eyes of Swami Vivekananda. Thanks to all of you. Om Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suray Satchit Sukhaswarupaya Swamine Tapaharine. Salutation to that king of sannyasins, renouncers, and controller of all passions, the sage Vivekananda, who is Satchit Ananda, existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute itself, the preceptor and remover of all distress and suffering from our lives. Om, peace, peace, peace.
Thanks to Swami Sumanasananda for first installment. I was wondering, when are we going to get to Swami Vivekananda and Holy Mother? And then I found out, well, we have to wait for the next installment for more of that. But after the talk, he'll greet you at the door. Those who want to greet the Swami, he'll go to the greenhouse living room and have some time for discussion, and you can raise your questions and with him and offer your comments. We also have some coffee, tea available. Next week, Swami Sarvadevananda will speak on the compassionate mother. The mother theme is coming up because, of course, we just had the Kali Puja not too long back, and coming up is Holy Mother's birthday on Sunday the 18th at 10 a.m. We'll be observing Holy Mother's birthday with a traditional worship service. If this is your first time here, we offer our warm welcome to you. We have a bookshop also, and feel free to come and partake of the spiritual atmosphere here. Thank you, and best wishes.